for donating and being here and being so wonderful in so many ways. I was just in PEI. I was in Charlottetown a couple weeks ago, and I ate an oyster. Ooh. That's saying a lot for me because I'm kind of timid. And it was quite delicious. Anyway, we really appreciate your support, Rodney, and so thank you very much for being on the side of doing sustainable fishery and harvesting practices, and just for having such a rad place to go hang out down on King Street there. Among others, I guess there's a few Rodneys. I'll take a little less guitar, thanks. So we also want to say, I'm up here speaking on behalf of the PERL team, the PERL committee, and we are, it's been great. I mean, it's funny because it's like we have to thank Lafarge Nelson Aggregate for like bringing us together, because we've really become great friends and admirers of each other, and a great team. Previously had never had any experience as citizens, as volunteers on environmental issues, and we came together in Burlington, up in Lowville, which is in North Burlington, in 2005, January of 2005, 7 years ago, at the Lowville United Church. We held a meeting. A few of us stuffed mailboxes with newsletters and kind of raised the alarm that this quarry proposal was underway, and it was a very scary thing, but also a very empowering thing, and it's brought a lot of great people together. So I'm here speaking for the PERL committee when I say thank you, and I also want to say thank you to the PERL committee for being such great comrades. We have had a wonderful support from Stuart Jones, our artist in the fight. He's designed tour posters, album art, and he's also painted an incredible oil painting, a limited edition oil painting of Mount Nemo that we want to let you know is available tonight. If you would like, we've got a few copies of them. We've only done 100 runs, so we're at number 67 and 68, I believe, tonight, of Stu's original oil painting print. And we will take orders if you would like one. They're quite beautiful, as you would imagine, and they're on display at the front. So check that out if you would like to further your art collection, and also further the cause. Stuart has donated the entire everything to the PERL cause. So thanks for that. I would like to invite up to join me on this song and a bunch of songs. My good friend Julie Fader is going to sing along.
So deep can go unheard, and it made me feel better to have you there in my corner. My eyes cast so low, my face could not have been drawn longer. it limp just lying there. But you knew they'd fill up again, and you gave me your shoulder, and I got up in the rain because I had you there in my corner. And I got up in the rain because I had you there in my corner.
All right, thank you. We're going from in my corner to around this corner. And David, I didn't say I want you to play across the street. I said I want you to join me on around this corner, but anyway, you got confused. And David's busking next door, but anyone want to join in, please feel free. We invited our friend Spencer Evans, who plays the clarinet, and it's a bit of a crucial part in this song, but he's busy on tour right now. So anybody want to impersonate a clarinet, it's part of your admission tonight, so feel free.
I'll look up the street and I'll cover my heart so you can't see it beat, and I'll struggle. How can I say when I don't know if I feel loving or if I feel low? I may wind up and get into trouble, knowing that you've been bad is one of the worst feelings I ever had. And knowing that you've been bad didn't mean much to you. I thought I knew you, now I wish I had. I'll be coming around this corner one day real slow. I see myself reflected in someone I used to know, and I may look away and keep going home, try to forget it before I get to the door. But how can I say when I don't know if I feel loving or if I feel low? I may wind up and cry a big puddle, knowing that you've been bad is one of the worst feelings I ever had. Knowing that you've been bad didn't mean much to you. I thought I knew you, now I wish I had. How can you forgive that fast? And why do they call it the past? Oh, when nothing has passed. Here we go, everybody. Knowing that you've been bad is one of the worst feelings I ever had. Knowing that you've been bad didn't mean much to you. I thought I knew you, now I wish I had.
Thank you. It was the 100th anniversary of the National Park System in Canada this past 2011. It was 100 years in the making, and I was asked to write a new campfire song, which I nonchalantly agreed to, thinking it would be no problem. I would just burn a bunch of stuff in my backyard and hang out, see what came up.
Yeah.
And then the deadline approached, and I couldn't really pull anything together. And the deadline passed. And the national parks people were like, we're printing up the words, they had their whole schedule figured out. Anyway, so finally I pulled an all-nighter, and it's called the Park Song. And it's been a while, I haven't sang it, I should have brushed up, so. Yeah, I just did it 3 chords, because I thought as a campfire song, you got to make it straightforward. But then it got really wordy, and I couldn't change that by the time I got a bit too busy. But anyways, the Park Song. Will you come with me? Oh, it seems so high. Ooh, that's the wrong key, isn't it? Okay. Will you come with me? Yeah, that's what it is. Give it up for Craig on sound, everyone. Will you come with me? We'll take a skiff, we will float to 1,000 islands. Dive to the deck of a shipwreck down below. Rocks worn by water, worn by the sun. River runs past 1,000 islands. Row to a shore and explore a place you don't know. The smoke of our fire rises to the skyscraper pines and fir. And we'll sit around it all evening and sing lullabies back to the birds. Will you come with me? We'll take our bikes, we will pedal to Riding Mountain. Up to a lookout, we'll cook out and rest in the shade. Down in the lakes there's black water snakes and fish keeping cool in the shadows. Here on the hilltop the red tails are riding the waves. The smoke of our fire rises to the skyscraper pines and fir. We'll sit around it all evening and sing lullabies back to the birds. Will you come with me out past the city? It's so easy to find the Big Dipper. Thousands of stars are out in ours tonight. The smoke of our fire rises to the skyscraper pines and fir. We'll sit around it all evening and
globe. Some might say these thoughts are wrong, that you might see yourself in this song. Well, I hope that you don't mind if you do, 'cause I am aglow with thoughts of you. Does it matter that what I remember might be just my own imagination thing that seems more pretty? Is it obvious? Does it show? With thoughts of you, I am aglow. Are the stories that you told me true? It doesn't matter if they are to me. I am alone. Some might say I'm thinking in sin, so I just sit back and take you in. You're a map of a place, maybe someday I'll go. Does it matter that what I remember might be just my own imagination? Things seems more pretty. Well, is it obvious? Does it show? Our thoughts are on you tonight, Mount Nemo.
Mount Nemo is an ancient place. It's Niagara Escarpment's 440 million years old, apparently. And we first learned about the amazing geology of Mount Nemo through one of the wonderful guests who's in the room tonight, who is a hydrogeologist, who informed us that, looking on a general map of Mount Nemo and looking at the tributaries, the blue lines that emanate off the top of this plateau. There's 20, 25, 30 different tributaries that originate. This is the birthplace, the headwaters of the Bronte Creek and the Grindstone Creek and the Appleby Creek and Tuck Creek, Mount Nemo Creek tributaries. And according to our expert who we consulted with, Mr. Will Fruland, who's here tonight. Thanks, Will. Early on, Will said to us novices, he said, look at all these blue lines that are emanating off the top of this plateau. I couldn't think of a worse place to go in below water table.
Yeah.
This is the best of the best. This is where the water recharges and where the springs seep up and where the sinkholes and the ponds and the diversity is incredible. And so there's a lot of amazing, amazing things about Mount Nemo, including the oldest trees east of the Rocky Mountains, the white cedars that are some of them 900, 1,000 years old, that are clinging to the rock, the cliff faces. And so there's a lot of other great things that Mount Nemo is good for, aside from creating gravel for the rest of the province. So one thing that I think would be a great idea for the Mount Nemo of the future is maybe one of those green cemeteries. Maybe one of those places where you go and you sign up and it's a natural burial area where you put in a pine box with no brass fittings, no whatever they use to embalm you, and you can refuel. Okay, I won't get too graphic about how the human body will feed the living world. But anyways, I want to play a song. This is my questionable segue into this song. And I haven't practiced it enough to be able to be right in front of you, getting it ready under my fingers here. But I wouldn't mind. I hope Ron doesn't mind. I'd like to sing one of his songs. Is that be all right? All right. Is that okay? Okay. I
I'll get my head on the door.
Okay. This is called Pretty Little Cemetery. Pretty little cemetery on a summer's day. Walking with my family, stopping on the way to read the epitaphs and wonder at the graves. Pretty little cemetery on a summer's day. Pretty little monument beneath a shady tree for a little boy who died in 1943. Still in the air there's lingering grief. Pretty little monument beneath a shady tree. There's an old couple on the bus sitting next to us, my boy and I. Pointing to the graveyard, the boy turns to the old man, says, "This is where you go to when you die. My papa told me so." Old man says, "Yes, we know." Pretty little cemetery, hear the bells ring. When the nighttime falls, it's a very different thing. And outside the gate, there's a woman looking in. Pretty little cemetery, hear the bells ring. Just sing Ron Sexton songs all night and be completely content. So guys, thanks Ron. So I was saying I just was out in Charlottetown, PEI, not Summerside, though unfortunately I didn't get to go to Summerside, Rodney's stomping grounds. But I was in Charlottetown for Hockey Day in Canada. Woo woo! Playable ice, and then the locals heartily jumped into the scene and got out onto Lake Ontario with their snow plows and their pickup trucks, and they cleared off a beautiful rink on Lake Ontario, right in the bay in the village of Marysville and Wolf Island. And we had the Waterkeeper tournament on the lake, and it was beautiful. And by the end of the night, there was a, it wasn't so good for the old carbon emissions, but the trucks just ran with their headlights onto the ice, and we got to play a great bunch of games by headlights. So when I was flying to PEI and I was trying to figure out what I was going to write about, I imagined the same kind of scenario, and then I realized, well, the ocean doesn't really freeze like that. But anyway, this is called St. Peter's Bay. The ocean to freeze over sandy banks of snow across the road. Keep the full moon high over your shoulder, but keep the puck low. We don't want to go looking for it. In the headlights glow we played till frozen, until the battery ran low, until the call of home came calling, calling across the briny air on the wires of wood smoke. Oh, I miss you tonight in St. Peter's Bay, and I'll miss you in the morning still. We had a good skate, didn't we, babe? I couldn't get the fire of my faith in us warm enough to comfort your cold feet, so every little crack in the ice seemed to be
enough to make you think you might go under. And suns will melt, and tides will shift, and the creeks will run again with their thundering. And no more I'll be an island adrift in an ocean of endless wondering. Oh, I miss you tonight in St. Peter's Bay, and I'll miss you in the morning still. We had a good skate, didn't we, babe? Until the sky started storming. Oh, I miss you tonight in St. Peter's Bay, and I'll miss you in the morning still. We had a good skate, didn't we, babe?
Thanks so much. I'm just going to play a couple more songs. I'd love Julie Fader to join me for the last couple tunes. Julie's from Hamilton, and in Hamilton they call the Niagara Escarpment Mountain. The Brow. The Brow. Oh, okay. Brow. I stand corrected. But I love that when you're on the Brow in Hamilton and you're looking out over Stelco and Dofasco and the steel mills, and then you look off to the left, kind of looking northeast, and you can see the Mount Nemo outlier. It's a very distinguishable feature. Anyway, so we were, even when you were on the Brow and I was on Nemo, we were still, even in high school, we didn't know each other, but we were still somehow connected.
If they blow a hole in my backyard, everyone is gonna run away, and the creeks won't flow to the great lake below. Will the water in the well still be okay? If they blow a hole in my backbone, the one that runs across the muscles of the land, we might get low or stone for the road, but I don't know how much longer we can stand. We'll need to build some new apartments, and I know we're gonna have to fix the road. If we blow another hole in the escarpment, the wild ones won't have anywhere to go. If they blow a hole in my backyard, everyone is gonna run away, and the creeks won't flow to the great lake below. Will the water in the well still be okay? We'll keep driving on the blind line. If we don't know where we wanna go, even knowledge that sound can get watered down. Truth can get sucked out the car window. Truth can get sucked out the car window. With 2/3 of water, what do we really need? The sun and shower, soil and sea. can stand. Or we might get low, a stone for the road, but I don't know how much longer we can stand.
Thank you so much, everyone. We're going to play one more song. And we have had incredible technical support throughout this whole case from people like Will Fruland, from Ray Blackport, hydrogeologist in Waterloo, from great biologists of the Natural Resource Solutions, Inc. in Waterloo. They've been our incredible biology team. Tony Usher has been the planner that we called to give testimony as far as the planning case. So Tony Usher has been a big part of the team, and also to once again thank David Donnelly and Leah Maggi and Anna and Donnelly Law. We are just taking a chunk out of our debt tonight, so thank you so much for helping. And if you can or want to help some more, we are gratefully accepting further donations, partly by if you would like the oil painting print, or can make any other donation to PERL. It would go a long way. We are still quite deep into our debt, so we're just taking a chunk out of it tonight. But there's more to do. So thank you so much for coming, and thank you to Julie. Thank you to all the musicians.
I don't usually speak, but give it up for Sarah Harmon.
I'm extremely grateful that these guys wanted to blow a big hole in here, because we're going to change things and we're going to show them how to do it better. And science is going to win out, and wise land use planning is going to make this decision. And so keep your thoughts with us. We got closing arguments on Monday and Tuesday. And then the board goes away for 6 or 8 months, or however long they take to make this decision. So please put your good thoughts towards Mount Nemo and its long-term protection, and go out there and really. Spring is upon us earlier, it seems, this year, and there's no better time to go out to the Bruce Trail, to drive the QEW and take Guelph Line, and take the Guelph Line up north and climb the escarpment, and you'll see the Mount Nemo Conservation Area and the forests and the cliff, and the walking and the hiking is incredibly wonderful up there. So it's only about 45 minutes from here. Get yourself out into the Niagara Escarpment and really get to enjoy it. Okay, thank you so much.
churning sea. This call to arms means wrap them around the first person you see. Dandelions and bullet holes, we stand in our civilian clothes on blankets laid out on a lawn. The clouds of rain will all move on, and when the mist clears we will see both of our names on a marquee across the ocean. washed ashore a block away. The windmill is waiting for the same thing as the slackened sail. At the core within, something like the wind is blowing at the veil. And I will long go on this inner sight. This call to arms means hold to it and hold tight. Dandelions and bullet holes, we stand in our civilian clothes on blankets laid out on the lawn. Clouds of rain will all move on, and when the mist clears we will see both of our names on a marquee across the ocean the same day, and then washed ashore a block away. Ah, come on, these streets of life are not so subtle. All along the ditch there are signs of life in sinking puddles. Dandelions and bullet holes, we stand in our civilian clothes on blankets laid out on a lawn. When these clouds of rain move on,